Hello, I have another sketchbook tour. It's been a long time since my last one. This took longer than I thought it would be, but it's okay. So on the cover, it's mostly doodles I made. I really like this one. And then this is Poppy, but as a Sonic character from Dandy's World. And then, yeah, just random stuff. So this is my OC Nova. Like I said, this took a while to finish, so this is old, and I don't really like it anymore. I started this sketchbook on November 10th, 2025, and ended it on May 10th of 2026, and it's my 55th sketchbook. And then just random stuff. These are older drawings from my friend Jewel. And also, if you hear stuff in the background, it's probably my cats, because they get very rowdy at night for some reason. And this was a scrapped drawing. This was going to be like a crossover thing of my OC Darcy and Goody Adams, but didn't like how it looked. I still like the idea of it, but I don't think I'm gonna actually do anything with it anymore. And then, I can't remember her name, but this is Nicole from the Archie comics. I haven't read the Archie comics, or even hardly the IDW comics. I know I should, but I don't know. It's just hard for me to like get into reading comics. I don't know why. But with like manga, I'm fine. So I don't know the difference. And then this was another scrap drawing that you can hardly see, which is Mochi, my OC, as a bubblehead nurse from Silent Hill. And then this is someone's OC from my server, which is closed now. Nobody can join anymore. And another person's OC from my server, but I really don't like it. And a quick silver drawing. I really like it when like silver is drawn with like black eyelids. Yeah, these are pretty old to me. Like once it like reaches like the 6-month mark, I just can't hardly look at it anymore. It's like almost good, but there's just such obvious mistakes with it that it makes it hard to look at. But if it's like really old art with like a few years ago, then it's like, oh yeah, well, it's like nothing is really like good. Like it's just, you know, the past, and it's easier to look at than this. But yeah, this is my Persona star holding a infinite plushie. And then this is Twisted Bazzy from Dandy's World. Bazzy is one of my favorite tunes from Dandy's World, and I just love her, and I think that this drawing is really cool. And this was like kind of the concept sketch for my OC Lolicia. And yeah, just kind of going through and brainstorming. There's a few different things about her, but most of it's the same. So yeah. Then this is my OC Mochi in a random outfit I found on Pinterest. And then this is a Infinite the Jackal redraw, like my first ever fan art. I actually have it hanging up on my wall. I'll take it off to show you. I think I prefer the original. Like, the original kind of just looks like him from, like, Sonic Rumble, and, bro, I think that Infinite and Sonic Rumble is the cutest thing in the whole world. I'm insane over him. And yeah, he just looks so, like, chibi, and I also think the rendering is better. I will admit this one was kind of rushed because I randomly, like I always have this hanged up because to me it's very special, because if you know me, you know how obsessed I am with Infinite. And so, you know, this being my first ever fan art of him, it's very important to me. So I randomly realized, like, wait a minute, it's like December 28th, I have to redraw it. So yeah, I redrew it really quickly, but I prefer the original. I do think that the anatomy is way better on this one, but something about this one is just way more satisfying, and I love it, and I look at it all the time because, like I said, I love it. And there's gonna be a lot more Infinite as usual. And he's right next to my little infinite shelf thingy, because yeah. And here are some doodles. This is from later on. There was just like this blank page, so I was like, I need to fill it up. I ended up like doodling a lot when I like go to church, because like it helps me to like focus, and I don't know what it is, but like when I'm like at church and I'm not like doodling or something, like I literally will start to doze off. Like, doesn't matter how much sleep I got, it's just like, I don't know, church is relaxing or something, and I will literally like nod off. And yeah, so I start taking my sketchbook to church, and so there's doodles and stuff. This one is like me in real life. Obviously I don't have lamb horns or ears, but I like to draw myself with that because I think it's cute. And then Infinite, my hot husband, and then Star, and then this is like me as a Sonic character. Like, it's like this version of me as a Sonic character, but then like this is my persona, and then this is like my true Sona. Like, if you know, you know. So basically I have two personas, but I just like drawing Star more. This is Rouge and Infinite, my two favorite Sonic characters ever, and I love like the colors on this so much. It's so cute. Like, I do think that the rendering on the skin could be better. I think it looks a little flat, but I really love like the pops of blue on her jacket and like the sparkles and everything. Like, this is literally like her. She would absolutely wear that. And then Infinite, I don't hate this drawing, but I feel like I did not capture his beauty in this. I do like his leather jacket though. It's cute. This is my OC Kako. She doesn't have feet. I know, a tragedy. How dare I not give her feet? But yeah, I think she's cute. Oh, I just realized I did not shade her hand or her gloves, but it's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I really want that shirt. Like, not the black one under it, but like the crop top with the leopard print. Like, I want it so bad. This is my OC Hazel, but didn't finish it, and also it's like before her redesign, so yeah. This is a doodle of me cuddling Infinite. My dreams, I daydream of me cuddling him all the time. Yeah, I think that like how Star's face turned out is so cute, and I do like how Infinite turned out for the most part. I do like how over time you can tell like I become more comfortable with drawing like more prominent muzzle area, because like, you know, he's a jackal character, so he's supposed to have a more defined mouth area than like, say, a cat. So yeah. Yeah. And then this was a doodle that I didn't finish. I think this looks cute though. So basically I have a friend on TikTok, and me and her both self-ship with Infinite. And so her character is named Callie, and she has actually a couple of Infinite and Callie fan kids, and my favorite is definitely Diane. So this was gonna be Diane and Lunava. We like constantly talk about like the whole like family dynamic, and we have like AUs and stuff, so yeah, like they're just, you know, fighting, and Infinite's just kind of like there. Although, let's be real, they probably would never really fight, but I mean, they're siblings, they're gonna fight eventually. Anyway, this I love so much. I love Medimi. Like, I've pretty much always, I want to say, loved Medimi, but like recently, like I feel like it's been my favorite Amy ship. Like, usually I like Shad Amy the most, but like recently, like, I don't know, Medimi just has my heart right now. I just love it so much, and I just think that the colors on this are so cool, like especially with like the reds and like the bows. Like, look at the bow, and like look at the dress. Oh my goodness, I love it so much, and I just love knitting so much. These are some realism practices. I really hate it. This is Maria from Silent Hill. I have noticed that some of my realism practices from back then, I think I have escaped it now from practice, but they all looked like the same, and it all looked like weird, I don't know. And then, yeah, this looked really bad. And then I actually really like this one. This is Heather Mason from Silent Hill 3, and I especially just love like how her face turned out so much, like her eyes and her nose. I love it, and her freckles. I love Heather Mason. And then we have more of what I was talking about with how it looks all like the same face. Although, to be fair, it's Mary and Maria, which they do have the same face, but anyway. This is just straight up uncanny valley. Like, I can't stand looking at this. Like, it is so bad, and I don't know why I made Maria so much taller than Mary. Like, they're supposed to be the same, but anyway. Infinite Doodle. I don't know what's going on. And then this I scrapped, but it was just, I think it was gonna be them in pajamas. This is Ada Wong. I feel like this is kind of getting out of that same face syndrome, whatever. And I think this is pretty cute. The only thing that I really have an issue with is that I feel like her mouth should be bigger, but that's like my main, I don't know. I lack confidence in drawing lips. So a lot of times, like, I draw them small at first, and I'm like, that's way too small, and I have to enlarge it, but I think that they looked too good to erase and risk, like, drawing bigger not as good, so whatever. And more of that uncanny valley stuff. Oh my goodness. This one isn't that bad, but I didn't know how to continue with it because I was just drawing random. Like this isn't a character or anything. Same with this one, it's just random. But anyway, I hate this. More Ada. I like her messy hair and stuff, but this really doesn't look like her. Like, it looks like a American version of her, which she's supposed to be Chinese, so then drawing of my OC Sky that I didn't finish, and then oh my goodness, I love this drawing so much. I get so happy whenever I look at this and I'm like, I made this. So this is Lisa Garland from Silent Hill 1, and she's one of my favorite characters ever. I love her so much, and I'm just so happy with how cute she looks, and it just feels like it looks like her, like it really does. And I really love how like glossy her lips turned out. It looks like she's wearing a really cute lip gloss, and I love how the shading gets really dark over here. And yeah, I just love my art. Like, it feels like silly just being like outright like that, but dude, I just love my art, and especially this one. Like, it just makes me so happy. And then this was going to be like Star, like shoving her face into Infinite's fluff, because I think that's like one of the cutest things of Infinite, is that like technically he doesn't even have chest fluff, it's a scarf, but I love drawing fluff instead. I feel like it suits him so much more, and it's just so cute, and I just have to make him super fluffy. And so yeah, but I messed up on the line art a lot, so yeah. And then I did like how this was going, but I feel like without this, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, she's supposed to be like shoving her face into the fluff. This is so stupid. And then she's like, yeah, it's good, 10 out of 10. But yeah, like, you can hardly see Infinite, but like, he's so fine. Oh, wrong way. And then more of Infinite and Star. he's just so cute. Oh my goodness. I love everything about him. And I really love how shiny her hair looks. And I like the stars on her dress. I love Infinite in red pen. I love Infinite always, but him in red pen, so fine. And I love how like sharp his mask looks. Like his mask can be a pain in the butt to draw. And something I've noticed is that like without his mask, I draw his ears super big, like really, really cute and big. But then like when I draw his mask, like I don't know why I make them so small. But yeah, and yeah, he's just so cute. And Infinite as, oh my goodness, I might have forgotten how to say this. Anubis, I think, the Egyptian jackal god. So yeah, he's so pretty, and I love the rendering of like the gold and stuff. And yeah, it's like a small thing. Like Infinite was inspired by Anubis. I wish more people like cared about that too, because I don't know why, it just makes me happy. Like it's so him. It's so him. And here's my OC Nova again. I want to like kind of show the progress of like the first drawing versus this one. A 5-month difference, guys. Pretty good if I say so myself. And then this I didn't finish, but I do think it looks really cute. There's some things where like I want to sketch it, but then like it's just, I feel like it looks more charming as a sketch, and that this is one of them. This is kind of like, you know, Infinite and Star having a sleepover, and she's like out cold, and he's just like, oh, she's so cute. Because guys, Infinite would totally act like that to me, like 100%. And then there's more. The anatomy is really bad. Like, why is Infinite Megamind? Like, Megamind is also hot, but like Infinite and Megamind should not be the same thing. You know what I mean? But anyway, this is Star trying to reach up to Infinite and give him a kiss, but he's too tall. Then this is Noob, like a cute little noob thingy. On Roblox, my avatar is the noob, and my like nickname is Noob. I don't know. I'm Noob. Noob is me, and Noob is me, and I am him. So yeah, I wanted to make it look kind of like a kid's drawing, and then this is just Infinite being cute, and I like the choker especially. And then Star just in a like outfit that I probably would have designed her in maybe like in 2023 and earlier, you know, the 2020 old-fashioned e-kid stuff. I was so into that for the longest time. And then failed Rouge drawing, she just looks very hunched, and yeah. And then this is Star, but in like Infinite's hoodie. He doesn't actually have this. Like, I have a whole bunch of head cannons for him, and I drew this one drawing of Infinite and Star, and he wore this hoodie. So, you know, it's basically his hoodie. So, you know, I had to draw a star in it. And then I drew Infinite's mask, and I really liked how it looked, but I didn't know how to continue with it, so I put him in a princess dress for some reason. I don't know. This is my Sonic True Sona. Not a fan of this, unfortunately. And Rouge, like it doesn't really look like her. Like, I don't know how, like, what to put my, like, she's too fluffy, but that is never a bad thing. More met Amy, and he has the bow that Amy gave him, and she has the flower that Metal gave him, and they're so cute. I should have added like white gel pen, but it's whatever. I really like the shading on her dress. Whenever I draw Amy, my favorite thing to do is like all the rendering on her dress. And oh, Sonic X Rouge, my favorite. My laptop just made a noise. I don't know why it does. Shut up. It has a mind of its own. Anyway, Rouge and Sonic, I love them. Probably my favorite, yeah, definitely, actually, don't know why I said that. Definitely my favorite Rouge ship. I love them so much. And there's more of a noob. Whenever I wanted to draw but didn't really feel like drawing anything too intricate, I guess, so fancy, I just drew Noob because he's so cute. And then here is Bazzy, like her new skin for the Easter event. I love this skin so much. I loved the Easter event so much. Although I will say, I got so tired of encountering her after I got her mastery, research. Like, after that, it was just a pain. Because her twisted form is so annoying. And then I was half asleep. And I kept getting the leg color confused with the arm color, and I did it so many times, I think, or almost, I don't know. And then there's more, and then this is another Bazzy skin, her sunflower one. I also really love that skin. I don't think I drew it super well. It's cute, but not to the fullest potential it could be. And then more doodles and tong sahur. This genuinely has funk potential, bro. And this is my OC Lolicia as a human. I did not capture how I think she would look as a person, but I still think it's cute, but it looks more to me, someone's cosplaying her. And then this is Britney Spears. And again, I was drawing at church, and sometimes me and my sister will kind of do notes to each other of what's going on with the sermon or just random stuff. So yeah. Sticks that I didn't finish. And then this Rouge doodle was actually really cute. I have no memory of drawing this, but it's really cute. More Noob, but all of them are unfinished. And then I really like this spread, it's so colorful. Okay, so I have a group chat with me and some of my friends, and so this is me, this is Joe, and then this one is Cairo, and this is Jay. And yeah, this is all four of us, the potatoes. And yeah, I really love how the hair turned out on Jay, and yeah, I don't think the worst one is definitely Cairo. This looks nothing like him, but it's whatever. And Jay is absolutely in love with Jax, so obviously I had to draw them because she is down bad for Jax. Okay, so I am madly in love with Leon, okay? Leon from Resident Evil. And so I had to draw me and him, obviously. My favorite version of him is from Resident Evil 4 remake, that Leon. Ooh la la. But I drew me with rookie Leon because I don't know, I feel it would be weird if I self-shipped myself with Resident 4 Leon because he's supposed to be 27, I think, but rookie Leon is 21, so that's whatever. And yeah, I really like how this looks like. I think that for the most part looks like me, and I do think I really captured rookie Leon he's so cute. And then this one I tried drawing Resident 4 Leon. It's a disgrace. And there's more Infostar. I think this is cute, but yeah, not super good, and I don't know why she's like that. And then the last page, guys, more doodles with my sister at church. This was before then though. This is Maria from Silent Hill. I think this drawing is so cute. Like, I used to doodle in this style all the time, but I just think it's so cute. And we just did random stuff. This anime ton ton ton, and then like these emojis and stuff. No, but you can't just respect. And then she told me to draw like these 3 emojis, so I did. And then after I did, she made up like a kind of story of I will kill him, and then he just broke up with me. Riley, it's okay, I joy. And then after that, I wrote, and they decided to date each other, all 3, happily ever after. And then here's some Garfield doodles, and then I did not feel like finishing the very final page, so I didn't, because I'm tough, I'm chill, and I do what I want. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.